Well, it's pretty incredible what's happening. Apparently, I'm being fired for teaching the WebBot in Nanterre. The director called me today and said that halfpasthuman.com is just a bunch of shit, and that I shouldn't have been teaching that. But the only course materials for this program were a dictionary from last year, and Mr. Levin, who engaged me, really was not very forthcoming with his phone number or anything, any way to reach him. So I will just email all of the students and say, well, they don't like that I was teaching you the WebBot, and I'm out. But they said, well, no problem, we'll pay you for all the work you've done. Well, they sure as hell will, you know. I was only formally engaged about 2 weeks ago. You know, I lectured the first few weeks at this friggin' university for nothing. I mean, I had no promise that I would be paid. I just trusted them. Really incredible, really incredible. I will put the director's name up in the sidebar, and I suggest that if you feel like it, you should fuss a little bit. I know I will. I was only hired there for 1 semester, so it was only going to go until the end of January. But I have the email addresses of most of the students, and I will send them an email tonight, and I will say, well, apparently I'm not your professor anymore. And I found out that in Villetanneuse, they had a huge problem even getting a teacher. The English students were vacataire. You know, they were hit up for extortion. And the last teacher that they had ran off and wouldn't work with them anymore. I'm not afraid to go to these suburbs and work with these universities. I'm very brave. These people are not going to get away with this. And I am in a union which is called Force Ouvrière, and they've done nothing to protect me this year or last year when I was having some problems. They don't even answer my emails, nothing. They just send me a bill periodically. So I'm here to see the industrial doctor again, and frankly, I'm not in very good health. I'm bleeding from the mouth. I'm not sure if it's the tongue or what. And I shouldn't have to be working at all. But as I'm married and have no child yet, and my husband has a full-time job, I don't qualify for any help here in France. I wrote to Obama a couple of months ago and I said, you owe me money for my back benefits for disability. Just pay me. Let's settle this. And I will give up my citizenship. But Obama has not even answered me. I mean, that just doesn't seem normal to me. Does it to you? I mean, he should at least answer. He's gone abroad with about 3,000 people, I've heard. You know, there should be some secretaries or something back there to at least send out a stupid photo of him or something. And some little note saying, we got your letter. But the U.S. government seems to have really, really fallen apart. And in Villetanneuse, I'm teaching the students very, very closely with the course materials. So they can't fuss at me. I mean, nobody's having to pay for a WebBot report. It's not required. I have a copy for them they can borrow. And we're doing other things which are just totally in line with the course materials that are given. So they can't fuss at me, and I'm there on time every week. But these people in Nanterre are way out of line. And Mr. Levin, whoever you are, you'd better meet me for a cup of tea, okay? Because you should have done that initially. What you did with me was very rude. And then kind of just blowing me off when I started asking questions about what I was supposed to teach was really, really rude. I wouldn't have done that to you. I will see you, sir. And I will see the director in Nanterre. And they're going to pay me until the end of January. I will hire the French Labor Court. And I will say, look, this is just like totally offhand here. I mean, this is what will happen to you when you come to work here, people. You will be treated like dirt. Really, like dirt. Like you are nothing. And they only pay twice a year here when you're a professor, you know that? It's really... It's a tough road to hoe. So, here I am, the little wetback, going off to see the industrial doctor. This should be interesting. This should be very, very, very interesting. Her name is Dr. Maniero, Chiara, and the name of the company is called Amet, A-M-E-T. Okay, see you.